Sometimes, regret over past conversations tightens its grip, and we replay each word, wishing for a chance to rewrite history. But there is a quiet, practical way out of these spirals grounded in Seneca's wisdom on time. We suffer more often in imagination than in reality. Seneca's core insight is that our minds invent suffering by dwelling on what can no longer be changed. The past is sealed, outside our reach, but the present remains wide open. When we shift our attention from imaginary replays to what exists right now, the grip of regret slowly loosens. This is not just acceptance. It's an act of reclaiming your most valuable resource, your time and your focus. First, Seneca encourages us to recognize the true boundary of personal power. Think of every past interaction as a completed painting. No matter how long we stare or criticize, the strokes cannot change. Notice with a gentle honesty when your thoughts circle what's already finished. Pause. Whisper to yourself, "This moment is real. That one is no longer mine." This simple recognition is your entry back into the present. Second, try creating a daily touchpoint that anchors you. When you catch yourself replaying an old conversation, place your feet firmly on the ground, take a slow breath, and name 3 things you see or hear. Each time you do this, you cut a tiny thread binding you to the past, and the present regains its detail and color. Seneca's wisdom suggests that attending to what's immediately before us, rather than what's irretrievably gone, is the wisest investment of attention we can make. Third, consider time as the most precious thing you own. Seneca wrote repeatedly about the shortness of life and the tragedy of wasting today on yesterday's shadows. When regret creeps in, ask quietly, "Is this helping me live now or stealing the time I have left?" If it is stealing, permission is yours not to engage. Deliberately choose a small action, however ordinary. Write a line, wash a cup, send a kind word to someone else. With each act, you demonstrate to yourself that your life is unfolding here, not in memory. If this speaks to you, consider subscribing. This is a quiet space for exploring mental clarity, emotional strength, and the patterns that shape our minds. Share your experience in the comments if you feel like it. Last, extend compassion to the person you were in the past, the one who didn't know what you know now. Seneca reminds us that being human means acting with the knowledge we had in that moment, not the wisdom that comes later. Regret, in this sense, is a kind of misunderstanding. You judge your past self with your present awareness. Allow your former self some grace and let it inform how you approach the present, where your choices are still alive. Letting go of regret is not forced forgetting, but a steady, self-respecting return to what you can touch, change, and nurture right now. Seneca's philosophy doesn't diminish your feelings. It simply points you back to your own life, unfolding moment by moment. In this way, each time regret arises, you have a path. Pause, notice, and invest gently in the present. You are not stuck in spirals of the past. You can choose peace, one return to the present at a time.